Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Thursday, February 1st, and I'm going to be analyzing the pound US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to that 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. So on the pound dollar, I'm still very bullish overall. I mean, I do understand that we are going down now, but I still think it's going to make some sort of a five-way pattern to the upside. I still think it's eventually going to take out these highs and probably go out to one of these Fibonacci extension levels. And looking at correlated pairs, I still think it's going to end up being like a wave C of maybe like a running flat before it actually does end up continuing the downtrend. So taking it down to the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, I still think that this is a running flat wave two, and I still think that wave two is already potentially over. Now, this would most likely tell me that this is a wave one, and that this is a wave two, and that eventually we're going to go up and make a three, a four, and a five. But I am definitely still looking for sorts on sort of time phase. I mean, just in case, you never know, it could make a much bigger move to the downside than we expect. And luckily, we will be looking for sorts on sort of time frames anyways. So taking it down to the daily time frame. Daily time frame, like I've been explaining in my videos recently, I mean, if this really is a one and this really is a wave two, then it pretty much needs to take out the low of wave four. It kind of needs to end up doing something like this before we have the continuation of the uptrend. So, like I said, I am definitely looking for sorts at sort of time frames. Yesterday's interest rate news for the dollar did actually cause the dollar to continue up, and it did cause this to continue down. Like I said, I think it's at least going to take out the low of wave four before we get the end of this wave two and probably the continuation of a wave three. So taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, very, very clear entry at the news yesterday. Anybody that was participating in my live stream at the news yesterday probably had some very nice entries on the dollar pairs because we called it almost perfectly yesterday. And I definitely don't think this trend is over. I mean, hopefully it does make some pullbacks along the way because the pullbacks are really good for us because it gives us opportunities to go short again and maybe even build a position to the short side for the continuation of what I still think is a correction on the higher time frames, probably still like a wave two. So let's take it right down to that 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, we do have a little bit of a five-way pattern right here. We have a little one, two, three, four, five shape right here. Now, there's definitely no break or structure to the upside, or really any reason to think for sure that this is going to go up, and it might as easily just keep on going down. But I hope that it does go up, especially with these five waves right here. It does seem pretty likely that a pullback may happen. But like I said, there's no guarantee that a pullback is going to happen, so I definitely wouldn't be going long, but I would patiently be waiting for the next pullback, the next ABC correction, a WXY or flat, or whatever kind of correction the market decides to make, up to a Fibonacci level, and then that would be the sorting opportunity that I would be looking for. I definitely wouldn't try to go short now, and I definitely wouldn't try to go long right now either, because it very easily could just keep on drifting down. But when it does make a pullback, that's when I'm going to be looking to go short at the end of the pullback, especially if it's a three-way pullback that turns at a Fibonacci retracement level. So don't forget to join my free Discord group. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.